So over the past couple months, we've talked about some of the hard pushes from Amazon to block sideloading on the Amazon Fire TV devices. Now, a lot of things have happened. They've gone all the way to removing applications, blocking installation, not allowing apps to be updated, and also with the push of Vega coming, it's only a matter of time before they stop sideloading altogether. So with this news for Amazon, a lot of folks are moving over to Google TV, moving to Android TV. However, today announced that Google will also block sideloading of unverified Android apps, and it's gonna start as early as next year. So we're gonna jump into the details. Of course, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, smash the notification bell. Let's go. Alright, so today I'm going to read from Ars Technica. Of course, I'll leave the link to the full article in the description. Title of this one is Google will block sideloading of unverified Android apps starting early next year. So Android's open nature sets it apart from the iPhone, as the era of touchscreen smartphones began nearly 2 decades ago. So little by little, Android has traded some of the openness for security, and its next security initiative could make it the biggest concession yet in the name of blocking bad applications. So Google has announced its plans to begin verifying the identities of all Android app developers, and not just those publishing on the Google Play Store. Now, with this, Google intends to verify developer identities no matter where they offer their content, and the apps without verification won't work on most Android devices in the coming years. Google used to do very little curation, well, currently they don't, of the Play Store or Android market if you go back far enough, but it has long sought to improve the platform's reputation as being less secure than Apple Store. So years ago, you could publish actual exploits in the official store to gain root access on phones, but now there are multiple reviews and detection mechanisms to reduce the prevalence of malware and banned content. Now, while the Play Store is still not perfect, Google claims that apps sideloading from outside of the store are 50 times more likely to contain malware. All right, so this is what they're pushing, that this is in the interest of protecting your device. So what they're going to do is set up a process to where if you're not verified, if you're not signing off on a certain application, you're not going to be able to install it on your device. So we are led to believe that impetus for Google's new developer verification system. So the company describes it like an ID check at the airport. Since requiring all Google Play app developers to verify their identities in 2023, it has seen a precipitous drop in malware and fraud. So bad actors in Google Play leverage anonymity to distribute malware apps. So it stands to reason that verifying app developers outside the Google Play Store also enhances security. However, making this happen outside of its stores will require Google to take a page from Apple's playbook and flex its muscle in a way that many Android developers could find intrusive. So Google plans to create a streamlined Android developer console in which developers will use if they plan to distribute apps outside the Play Store. So after verifying the identities, developers will have to register the package name and sign in keys for the app. So Google won't check the content or functionality of the apps though. Google said that only apps with verified identities will be installed on certified Android devices, which is virtually every Android-based device. If it's Google services, it's on it, it's a certified device. So when we think of certified devices, anything with Android TV, anything with Google TV. So we're thinking of the On devices, we're thinking of the Xiaomi devices, we're thinking of the NVIDIA Shield TV. All of those devices are gonna be in the mix. So in this article, they do refer to the phone, but of course, the same rule is going to apply to Android boxes and Google TV boxes. So Google plans to begin testing the system with early access in October of this year, which is right around the corner essentially. And in September 2026, Google plans to launch this feature in Brazil, Indonesia, Singapore, Thailand. The next step is still hazy, but Google is targeting 2027 to expand verification requirements globally. So I'm going to leave it there for now, but this is another set of bad news, just at a time where Amazon is kind of moving in that direction. Now we're looking to Google, and Google's kind of doing the same thing, and that's going to put a huge chokehold in the streaming community, in my opinion. So with that said, there's a couple things you can do. For one, I think if you have the ability, if you have a device where it's up to date, it's functioning well, now's a good time to monitor when updates are being pushed. You can turn off updates on certain devices. I did a video the other day show you guys how to do that on Amazon, but probably do another couple videos to show you how to get something similar done on other devices. So we're gonna buckle up, see how this turns out. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this huge shift. Do you think Amazon, Google, or all those other streaming companies are kind of talking to one another? Do you think they're planning this as they go along just to kind of keep us in a certain area? Because for me, it's not coincidence that they're both essentially doing this around the same time. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Of course, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, smash the notification bell. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.